What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday, Self-Care Sunday. So I basically wanted to make this live to connect with everybody. I think that as a human race right now, the biggest thing we could do is collaborate and unite and create ceremony, which means union with one another, because I think that we what's up, my brother? How we doing, man? Hey, I'm coming in here and connecting with you guys, man. I'm really excited about today and being alive, and I just wanted to connect with everybody. And I just think that staying informed with and thank you guys for logging in. Actually, I see what's up, Mr. Tony. So I see that. Just with the change that is happening right now, we need to unite more than ever. We need to be informed more than ever. And I'm just going to share with you guys a couple of the people that I follow that has the best information is Greg Braden, Joe Dispenza, and Bruce Lipton. Those three guys have I would say the best information in the marketplace when it comes down to what's actually happening, because they're grounding all of their things in science. And they're grounding all of their information and what they share about in truth. And really, that's what we need right now. We know 100% that we are changing. The world is never going to be the same. I mean, it's like this whole thing that's happening right now. We've never, ever been here as a human race. And this is only the beginning of the Great Awakening and the Great Change. And what I would say is that the one quality that you can have right now that's going to help you to really move yourself forward in what's happening is that you got to be comfortable with change. And yes, there's a lot of things that we don't totally understand. And I would say that whatever is coming up for you, use that as material. If you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling pain, or you're feeling anger, whatever emotions are coming up for you, use that as material to really move yourself forward and really understand. What's up, my brother? Good morning, man. Thank you for logging in, bro. Yeah, man, I'm going to talk about just basically what's on my mind. But I mean, if you guys have any questions, thank you guys for chiming in, by the way. Good morning. Yeah, man, let's just have this be a co-creation, right? Self-care Sundays, this self-care means that we got to be in communication. All of us got to be in communication. It doesn't mean that, hey, we should isolate ourselves. Yes, we got to isolate ourselves to be safe, right? Because that's what they're telling us that we got to do, right? To create the social distancing so we can get this thing, get through to this thing faster. But at the same time, we want to stay connected and stay grounded and stay really, really united. And if we truly bring that to the surface, I think that we're going to be making it through this journey. One of the things that I was sharing with one of my good friends recently is that in the last transition, when we had because we've never faced anything like this, but if I can reference anything, I remember in 2008 when I went through a whole transformation in my life, when I had lost my home and lost my cars and basically lost all my money and lost all hope in myself. I felt very isolated and very by myself. And the beauty of it is that, with what's happening right now in the world, we have a big community, and we have social media. Obviously, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have a lot of different mediums that we can stay in touch with different people in our lives. And really, I think that's where we're going to be much more set up to thrive, through what's happening right now. So I just encourage you to reach out, connect. It doesn't have to be me. Connect with your friends and make sure that you're getting the right information and that you are aware of what's happening. And once you have the right information and you're aware of what's happening, share it with the people you love the most, right? Reach out to your parents, reach out to your cousins and your family that you haven't talked to in a while. The really powerful thing about everything right now is that that's where we're going to be able to make an impact, the people that we most love. And one of the things that has also been on my mind lately is that this is when everyone's truest colors is going to come to the surface. Everybody's like whatever we have underneath is going to come up to the surface, and it doesn't make anything wrong, right? I don't want to like say that there's a right or wrong way of being. And I encourage you to honor, if you're feeling like, frustrated or upset or angry, I want you to honor those emotions, and at the same time reflect, and then also become responsible for those things, because you're only experiencing these things because there's a lot of change happening. And the really unique thing about right now is that we as a world are collectively experiencing this transformation. We as a world are experiencing this transition, and we are quote unquote going through this awakening. And for me, just so you know, awakening means being aware. Being aware. It really means being aware of what's actually happening. And I think this is a cry from the world, from our earth, from Pachamama, that we really need to pay attention to her and pay attention to what's actually happening. We have deforestation, we have our oceans that have been 80% fished out, and we have our Amazon that's being chopped down an acre every second. I mean, there's species that are extinct, thousands of species that are extinct. There's a child every 10 seconds that is dying from starvation. There's a lot of things that are happening already, and this was prior to this whole epidemic. So what I would say is that this is just bringing it to the surface, so we can actually start to pay attention. Pay attention to how connected we actually are, right? This one little virus that we can't even see is impacting our entire planet right now. Like, it's something that's invisible. Like, we're not fighting a war, we're not fighting anything. We literally have something that's invisible that is coming in and is disrupting all of humanity, and it's something that is invisible. So I want you to just think about that this invisible force is causing all of this chaos. And it's because we have to unite, guys. We have to really be conscious of what we're doing. What impact are we actually having on the planet and others, and really taking care of the simplest things, right? Right now when nothing else is happening, right? A lot of people have their identity connected to, like, hey, I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, and all my whole life is about money, and my life was about that for a long time too in the past. And when your identity is only connected to that, the moment that goes away, so does your identity. So does your happiness, so does your fulfillment, so does your well-being. So the thing that you have to do is consistently get positioned to what really does it mean to be happy? What really does it mean to be you? And I think that's the crazy part about what's happening right now, is not that I think that people are so afraid. It's just that we gotta be by ourselves. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and like, hey, this is all you got. You got you, and that's it, right? And your loved ones. So really redefine what it means to be alive, really redefine what it means to be human, and really redefine what it means to be happy and where you place your happiness at, because your happiness is connected to a lot of things on the outside, constantly distraction, buying, doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. And where we are at as a humanity is that we got to pay attention more than ever to who we are being. Where do we live consciously? Where do we live in this moment? Where do we live as and psychologically? We really got to pay attention to that right now. And this is why, I am an optimist, and I am a realist, and I understand that there's changes happening, and I also don't allow those things to take away my peace, because I understand that if I pivot to any other emotion but peace and being in the moment, then I won't be a resource to my loved ones. I won't be a resource to the people that I love the most, right? And I have to be empowered. I have to be, in the moment, and really be a resource of contribution to my family, the people that I love, my community, all of you guys. Really. And it's not coming from a place of like, man, I'm just kind of, because this is the other thing, right? You can go through like a denial process. Well, I'm like denying that anything has happened. Well, no, I'm very conscious of what's happening. I'm aware that this is a threat, and then this is an invisible force that's coming through humanity, and we gotta be connected to the moment. Thank you for chiming in, bro. This is when we got to put all our teachings into play. We got to really put everything we learn, right? We have a lot of books, we have a lot of audios, we have a lot of motivation, we have a lot of different teachers, and more than ever, the teacher has to become you, right? You have to be the answer that you're looking for, and go within, because all of the answers are there. Get connected to the highest source, and really, I mean, it's just, yeah, we have interesting times. But thank you all for chiming in today. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about today. I mean, I just literally want to connect with you guys, and thank you so much. Yeah, we have an opportunity to change as a society. Absolutely, that's the beauty of what's happening right now. Thank you for chiming in as well, Carol. That's the beauty of what we have happening right now as a society, that we have a transformation that's happening, and we could choose to make us better right now, because we've never been here. We have never ever been here. But uniting and being connected and bringing love and compassion to one another, bringing love and compassion to ourselves, our world is going to be much different. And it's an exciting time. If we really look at this whole thing, this is an exciting time to really redefine who you are, really redefine how you're going to show up, really redefine what it means to be a human being. And it's a beautiful thing. But I saw a couple of you chime in. Thank you so much here. Is there any questions you guys have, or anything else you guys want me to share on here? If you guys want to put it out there, that'll be amazing. But yeah, man, a lot of you actually logged in. Thank you guys for connecting with me. And again, each one of you, I'm talking directly to you, whoever's listening, is a leader. You are a leader, you are a light, and you are a difference maker for everyone around you, right? So I just want to thank you for tuning in, and I want to thank you for being a source of contribution. And may this Sunday bring more miracles to your life. And my vision is that we all could move past this and be in a different place soon, very, very soon. And that's what I'm going to pray for, and that's what I'm going to meditate on, and that's what I want all of us to do as well. So thank you for tuning in. Have an extraordinary rest of your day. And hold up a second, see if there's any question here. Nope. All right, cool. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you guys very much.